Hello, good afternoon. My name is Abdul Hala from MMM Data School. I'm trying to create a video for the MMM task that we were going to do. And as you can see on my board here, I'll be talking about how to create a video for the ideology of MMM in details, how MMM works, the mechanism of which MMM works, the rules guiding the participation on MMM, and lastly I'll be talking about the benefits of MMM, talking about the interest, talking about the bonuses and the programs in which MMM gives. And the first one is the ideology of MMM in details. What is MMM? MMM is an acronym used to talk about the Mavrudi Mundial movement. And what is it about? MMM was being created to assist the world in the financial crisis. It is being created by Sergey Mavrudi. And the aim of creating MMM is to create a liberation in which different economies in the world today find themselves. They are trying to create a financial liberation, a financial independence for various citizens of various countries across the world. How does MMM work? If we look at the way in which our banking system is today, we will see that our money is being recycled. For the fact that not every depositor can come to the bank at any period in time to collect the money. So money being deposited by Mr. A is being given to Mr. B at a particular period in time, just because Mr. A and Mr. B cannot come to the bank at the same time to collect the money. So this is the method in which the banks use to recycle and circulate our money between ourselves. But we, the customers to this bank, we do not know this. But MMM has come to make us realize how this is being done in the banks. They make use of our money to pay Mr. A pay a certain amount of money, and that same money is what they give to Mr. B. And the money being paid by Mr. B is given to Mr. A. So why don't we develop a mechanism which we can use to give this money to ourselves, and we in return gain back this money with an appreciable amount of interest? This is the basic idea in which Sergey Mavrudi creates MMM. So how does MMM works? MMM works on the basis that when Mr. A decides to pledge an amount of money, this amount of money that is being pledged is termed a spare money, which Mr. A made it known to the system that I, Mr. A, I need to help somebody in the community with an amount of money. So this amount of money at the end of 30 days increases by 30%, which is being eligible for withdrawal by Mr. A. Mr. B, that is in need of help already in the system, make it known that he requires a help from the community. So it is this money that Mr. A pays that is being given to Mr. B. And at the end of 30 days, Mr. A can come back to the system and request for his money, which must have increased by 30%. So it is this method that is being employed by the MMM to pay all its participants. I come into the society and I make a pledge of any amount that I have as my spare money, and at the end of 30 days, this same money will have grown by 30% and is being given to me. Then let's also talk about the rules in MMM. There are a lot of rules that guide each participant on MMM. These rules are being created to keep a stability and sustainability of the community, because without these rules, there will be a kind of there's going to be a kind of setback. Let me put it that way. kind of be a setback, and there's going to kind of be a kind of hacking into different participants. So in this regard, MMM created some rules so that there will be a safe participant. Yeah, the rule says you cannot own multiple accounts. All your accounts will be permanently blocked and will be banned once it is discovered that you are running multiple accounts. One account is enough to provide help. That is what we call the PH. And also that same account is what you use to get help as many times as possible. Then the rule number 2, you can share your email or bank detail with other participants. It is forbidden for you to share your login detail. That is what you use to log in onto the MMM profile. That is your email or your bank detail with other participants. And you and the other member which you share your information with will be blocked from getting help until you provide a proof of identity. Which what normally happens in this case is that your account will be placed on moratorium. And moratorium just means that you won't be able to make withdrawal or make a GH from your account except you provide a proof of identity. Number 3, you can't delay paying your order. Whenever you make a pledge on the system and you are being matched to pay a order, whenever you make a PH in the system, you have between 1 to 35 days to match for you to pay. And once you are being matched to pay, you can't delay the payment to the receiver of the payment. Whenever you are being matched, you are given 48 hours time to make the payment. And after this 48 hours time has elapsed, you might be blocked from the system and the receiver will be given a new payer to pay in. And number 4, you cannot edit your bank detail or change your password less than 15 days before getting help. You cannot edit your banking details or change your password less than 15 days before getting help. If you need to make any modification in your banking detail or you need to change your password, you have to do it prior to 14 days before getting help. Because these rules is being made to safeguard your account, because once a hacker have access to your detail and he log into your profile, that's your personal office, you might want to change your banking details to favor him so that we'll be able to make withdrawal of your money. So this rules is being put in place so that whenever a hacker hacks into your account, before 15 days, we expect you to log on to your account probably before this number of days, so that you'll be able to, you will have noticed any changes in your account and you'll be able to raise a flag and send a mail to support that you are not the one that did this. But if you yourself make a modification less than 15 days before you get here, your accounts will be placed on moratorium except you provide an identity that you are the one that did this modification. Another rule is you cannot make payments. You cannot refuse to make payments more than once in a month. It is possible that whenever you make your PH and you are being matched, probably due to some circumstances, you might not be able to make the payment. So there is a button on the system that you can click that I refuse to make payments. But this you cannot do more than once in a month. If you do this more than once in a month, you will be blocked automatically from the system. The next rule I will talk about is you can't make a deposit or fail to attach a proof of payment. This is to let the receiver of the money know actually that you have actually made your payment, and so it is required for you to log on to your PO onto your dashboard, click that same order and attach your POP. That's your proof of payment to the person. And if you don't do this, the receiver will not be able to confirm your payment. And if it doesn't confirm your payment, then definitely you are going to be blocked for not uploading your proof of payment, that is your POP. And also, you can't refuse to confirm payments. Once you receive a notification that payment has been made to your account, after you might have make your GH, your bank account is going to be credited, and the payer has uploaded his proof of payment, you need to log on to your dashboard. Go to that same order which you use to GH, and you need to confirm the payment. And also, once the payer uploaded his proof of payment, you are given a period of 48 hours to confirm his payment. If you don't confirm his payment, after due investigation by the support team of the CRO, you might be blocked if it has been confirmed that you actually received the money and you did not confirm. Also, another rule is that your family member that is being registered under you cannot PH more than you. Your family member that is registered under you cannot PH more than you. So your family member that is registered under you cannot be much more than you. So if you add a referral, if you refer a family member and that it is being registered under you, such a family member must not PH more than you at any moment in time. If peradventure the family member wishes to PH more than you, he has to PH onto your account. He has to PH through you when he or she has more to donate than you. If you contravene this rule number 8, you will be blocked. Then rule number 9, you can't refuse to write letter of happiness after you might have GH. After you might have confirmed the receipt of a payment into your account, it is required that you write a letter of happiness. That letter of happiness is just to show your appreciation. You write your name, you write the date you make a PH, you write the date you GH, and also the amount you PH and the amount you GH. And this you must write, and if you have only 3 days after you might have GH to write this. If you fail to write letter of happiness, next time you want to GH, you will not be able to make a GH. In fact, so after you might have making your withdrawal, you have to write your letter of happiness, because if you don't do this, you might be blocked. So what are the benefits of MMM? Number 1, when you sign as a new participant, you are entitled to a registration bonus of various categories. So when signing a participant, and you make when signing a participants are granted with a bonus with a range of $22 definitely, and this money is given to full participants after they making their first contribution and they are being confirmed. An amount of $20 will be credited to you if your contribution is from $50 to $499. This bonus is frozen for 2 weeks. So if you take out your contribution earlier than 2 weeks, you will not be able to get this bonus. So you have to let your contribution be in the system for more than 2 weeks so that you can have access to this bonus. Also, $50 is also another category of bonus which will be given to you if you make a contribution between $500 to $2,999, and this one is frozen for 1 month. Also, another category is the $100 bonus, which will be given to you for a contribution of $3,000 and more. This is also frozen for 1 month. So there are also some bonuses, and these bonuses are for the guiders. It ranges from 5%, 3%, 1%, 0.5%, depending on the level at which the participant is coming in. So 5% is for those who specify you as the leader, 3% for those who selected the guider participants whose guider you are. The next level is 1%. The next one is 0.5%, and the rest. So these are other bonuses in which you can find on MMM. So this is a little brief I have to talk about on MMM. If you want more information about MMM, you can easily contact me. I'm writing my Gmail address in which you can send me a mail, and once I receive your mail, I will be able to prepare more solutions for you as soon as possible. Just contact me on agilexi@gmail.com. I'll be able to attend to whatever needs you might have. Thank you very much and God bless. With MMM, we can